Hi, welcome to Play Along. Today we are going to go over the Defiance Go As You Please opening. You will be playing the red side. You can play along or watch. The first move you'd make is 11 to 15, and white goes 23 to 19. You go 9 to 14, and white goes 27 to 23. Now this forms the Defiance Opening. It prevents the formation of the FIFE opening, which we hope to go through in a couple more weeks. In 1847, A. Anderson played it against James Wyllie, and it's been very popular ever since. Now here, red has a choice. You have a choice. You can go 5 to 9, but it's a little more restrictive. We're going to go over the variation 8 to 11. White's best response is 22 to 18. The other response is not as good. Red jumps 15 to 22, and white jumps 25 to 9, and red jumps 5 to 14. Here, white goes 29 to 25. He moves the piece out of the single corner, and red's going to go 6 to 9. This is a popular variation. Instead of 6 to 9, if you like to see the 11 to 15 variation, you could see the Defiance, a checker game. The video that we have here. Okay, white continues with 25 to 22, and red goes 9 to 13. Here white plays a waiting move. He goes 24 to 20, and red plays a waiting move 1 to 5. Now you might ask yourself, why move out of the double corner? Because this is actually a good defensive move, because red has a check on 2, 7, and 3, this pyramid, and that helps support the double corner. White continues with 22 to 18, and red goes 14 to 17. He cuts. White jumps 21 to 14, and red jumps 10 to 17. And here, white's best reply is probably 26 to 22. However, he plays 18 to 14. Now, this move in general looks good because you have two men in important squares. However, one thing when you advance, you have to make sure you have enough protection. Red cuts, he goes 17 to 22. White jumps 26 to 17, and you jump 13 to 22. Now, it's suggested to play 23 here, 23 to 18 for a draw, but I think it leads to it still leaves red with a good game. White comes up with a plan. He plays 23 to 27, and red goes 2 to 6, and white goes 27 to 24. Now, it's your move for red. Let's go to the practice board and take a look at a variation from here. Red goes 6 to 10. He squeezes, and white goes into a counterattack. He gives him a checker. He goes 4 to 9. Red jumps 5 to 14. Gives him another checker, 23 to 18. Red jumps 14 to 23. And now white goes 19 to 16. Gives him another checker. Red jumps 12 to 19. So there's 3 checkers. And then white jumps 2. So white's down a checker, but he's going to get an active king. He's going to win back his checker, and to me, it's red who's be fighting for the draw. So that wasn't the best move for you. We have what they call a pitch and a squeeze. This idea is what you need to do in this position. Do you see the pitch? A pitch is a sacrifice of a checker for a strategic reason. Here you go 12 to 16. That's right. White has to jump 19 to 12. And then you squeeze 6 to 10. Here, white goes 14 to 9. Red jumps. White needs to get his checkers out to get a king to get on the other side of the board, so his best move for that is 30 to 26. And red allows him to jump. You allow him to jump and you go 11 to 15. White jumps 26 to 17 and you jump 14 to 21. Here again, white has to try to go in for get a king, so his best reply is 31 to 26. And you make a good move, you go 15 to 18. White jumps 23 to 14 and you jump 10 to 17. Now here red has a winning endgame, and we'd like you to try this endgame. And but to give you a quick example, the masters, what they do, they count how many squares it takes and to see what position they would get. We know from here, it's white's move, it takes them 6 moves to get either the 1 or 2. And so red plans his 6 moves to try to hold the checkers over here. So let me just give you a quick example, and then you can try other ways yourself. White goes here, red goes in for the king, white goes in here, red gets his king, which is an advantage. He has the first king. White comes in here. Now red wants to hold these checkers, so he needs some help. He moves this out, his checker from 4 to 8. White comes here, red comes in here, white comes in here, red comes in here, and say white plays here, you'd go 26 to 23. Now this checker cannot go out here because you lose him, so you have these 4 checkers held, and if he goes in here, it's a double. So when white comes in here, now you get your second king, which is going to be another big advantage, and then you're going to come back on the king, and you should get the win from here. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it.